Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Youth Edition. It's Marmio Barros, it's Salford City FC on a quest for Champions League glory. Sit back, relax, get in your comfy chair, grab your favourite beverage, turn on that big screen TV, because here we go with the Youth Edition. Hello and welcome back to the Youth Edition Career Mode here on FIFA 20 with Salford City. We see in 5th position, not a bad start to the season. 14 games in, 23.7 points here behind Port Vale, but they've started to slip up a little bit and Cheltenham on the same amount of points. Today's episode, we will have a Youth Academy report come back, so make sure you stick around for that one. Hit like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe if you're new around here. Let's jump into it with a player upgrade. Right, so today's player upgrade is for Leroy Jenkins, and it comes in from Lee to Thee. Thank you very much for your comment. 21 thumbs up at the time of recording this one. You've gone with the number 32 because he has a 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of staying in the team. A tight kit, undershirt, yellow gloves as his gauntlets, high socks, and the Umbro Velocita 4 Pro black and white boots. We've already seen him in action. He scored a few goals, and he might get another gig here today. Let's jump into this episode. Right, first game of the episode is at home against Macclesfield Town at the Peninsula Stadium. Pretty much an unchanged lineup for this one. I know they're all not at full fitness, but we need to find 3 points here nice and early, so let's get into this game. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Back in the Peninsula Stadium, hosting Macclesfield Town and sitting in 5th position, chasing as many points as we can to try and possibly go for promotion this season. A big game coming up. Our defence has been a little bit suspect. Barros looking in that little black book of tricks, and maybe he'll go for a change of formation in the future. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but he has been testing these lads out on the training ground. We'll have to see what eventuates with this team moving forward. But attacking-wise, we're okay. Gunnarsson has 9 goals, and he'll be looking for some more here today. Let's get into this game. Looks back inside. Lloyd lays it off. Michaels plays forward. Gunnarsson. Oh, great save from Charles Cook. And an early corner here for Salford City. Michaels plays well now up front. Davies back to Michaels. Davies keeps on running. It's Gunnarsson. He decides to retreat here for Lloyd. Lloyd turns his man inside out, then plays it in. Finds Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson comes on through. Can't get the strike away. A good defensive effort there from Macclesfield Town. Corner here for Macclesfield. They're on the attack here. 25 minutes gone. Played inside, played in deep. Michaels sort of got a touch on it. Burns pushes out, lays it off here for Lloyd. Lloyd will slip one forward, finds Gunnarsson. He runs into a brick wall. No free kick, but he's going for the ball. Picked out by Cameron. Comes back inside. Does Lloyd in like a dinner. And then Macclesfield Town finds some aggression. He's out for a throw-in. Played inside, and fuck me, Macclesfield Town have torn our defence apart at Ironside with the goal. 33 minutes gone. Williams put in a challenge, didn't pay off. He played on to advantage. The defence went to sleep, and Macclesfield Town taking the lead here. You can see there Williams got the challenge in, but Pau is labouring against the attacker coming past him, and he beats Zanotti. All ends up. It's 1-0 to Macclesfield Town. Good from Justice Pau. Burns plays it inside. Cesario. Williams finds Lloyd. Playing it back through. Gunnarsson. Get something going here. No, has to play it back for Lloyd. And off to Beluzzi. Beluzzi comes forward. Finds Jose Michaels, who did his man in. And he's been absolutely poleaxed. And we'll get a free kick here on the edge of the box. Davies steps up. Well, let's see what we can do here. Let's go low and see if the wall will jump. Oh, no, it looked like Gunnarsson got in the way of that one. Neves can't get the touch. He is absolutely destroyed. We'll have to be careful here on the counter-attack. Macclesfield pushing forward. Burns closes the space. And it hasn't been a good first half performance here from Salford City. 1-0 down at half-time. Oh, Williams is having an off day. He's given away a lot of free kicks. 31 yards out. They play this one in deep. Gunnarsson there to get the clearance, but he might come back in here. Defence is quite considerably under pressure. Salford City just can't seem to get enough fluency to get forward and create opportunities. Here they come through again. Pau, Neves trying to do some work here. Ironside's already got one. Fitzpatrick now with Cesario after him. He plays it back defensively. Gunnarsson with the intercept, lays it through, finds Lloyd. Lloyd needs a runner. He needs someone to do something. He plays it forward now and looks for Davies. Davies tries to get a touch. He's held up at the pass, but he'll push on here, Davies. Davies will need to look inside. Oh, Jesus, what's happening? Well, there we go. We get a corner from Williams. It's Jose Michaels. Neves made the move forward. Trying to take a touch. Neves still trying to control it. Does well, Neves. Lays off for Lloyd. Lloyd can't get the touch. Here's Cesario. It's a good save. Cesario can't finish. Oh, boys. So many opportunities there, but no one could make it their own. Finds Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson pushes his way forward. Gunnarsson shoots, and it's another cracking save from Charles Cook. Oh, Belusi. It's a lovely take. Lloyd lays it off. Jose Michaels. Oh, another good block. Lloyd, what are you doing, son? Oh, I need to find a goal here. We'll make changes. Navarro, Candabla, Vieira, and De Jong will all check in. Belusi lays off and finds De Jong. Fresh legs. Perez Navarro makes the move forward here. Perez Navarro drives his way inside. Still goes Perez. Oh, great challenge. We just cannot get anything going here today, Salford City. De Jong gets in, makes the block. Is there a chance here for Williams? Finds Belusi. He comes forward. It's Gunnarsson now. Gets a touch. Oh, he's picked off as well. Gunnarsson. Oh, take the ball with you, son. Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, it's a loss to Macclesfield Town. I think they had one shot for the day. Unfortunately, it's a loss for Salford City, and the fans aren't fucking happy. Well, 10 shots to 3. We controlled the game, but we just could not get through the Macclesfield defence. Belusi with a 7.4. Right, straight into the second game of today's episode, and we go to the Abbey Stadium to take on Cambridge United. Barros has pulled out a new formation, the Barros 4-3-3. So it's Davies, Gunnarsson and Cesario in a front three, De Jong, Lloyd and Stephenson and a central defensive midfield sort of sweeper role. Williams, Pau, Neves and Belusi in at right back. Let's see if this can create some better opportunities and hopefully a bit better defensively. Barros trying everything he can here today. Let's look for 3 points against Cambridge United. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here on the road against Cambridge United with a 4-3-3 formation. Barros, he's been here a year and a bit now and starting to, have a little bit of change in tactics, seeing what else he can create here. Because you can't be a one-trick pony if you want to go on to be a Champions League winner. And we take on Cambridge United. It's a bit cloudy, it's a bit overcast, but the boys hopefully up for a big game. Let's get into it. Early pressure coming here from Cambridge United. Play through. Pau gets in the way. Can he get a clearing ball here? He does. Uses his big noggin. Davies plays it away now for De Jong. Can we get some counter-attack and some run through the middle? Lloyd will lay it off now. Finds Belusi. Cesario needs to get on his bike. Belusi cuts back. Finds Lloyd now. Lloyd moves on forward. Where is Cesario? There he is out wide. Gunnarsson pushes into the spot. Here comes the ball inside, but he's completely overrun it. Davies can't get a touch of it. And Cambridge will clear. Just need some cool, calm, collected passing. Lloyd breaks the line, gets one through, has Gunnarsson. Is he onside? I think he might be flagged here, unfortunately. But it was some good play there from Salford City, unfortunately. Gunnarsson is denied. He's not fucking happy about it. He's an angry unit, that's for sure. Lloyd with the late ball just as Gunnarsson took off. And he is definitely offside. Lloyd plays it through this time. Here is Gunnarsson. Whoa, what's he doing there? Oh, he's got all the moves, Gunnarsson. He just fucking, he's got Michael Jackson moonwalking moves. What is going on there? He is absolutely dumbfounded everyone, including every person in the stadium. They have no idea how he's pulled off these superhuman moves. But he gets his 10th goal of the season, and it's 1-0 to Salford City. Well, he was sliding, he was moonwalking. And well, has he got more tricks in his sleeve here? For Gunnarsson. Oh, big tackle from Williams. Lloyd lays forward. Gunnarsson will lay it off. De Jong! Oh, good save from Burton. Oh, they've cut through on the outside here. Noel pushes his way inside. Neves there gets a header over the top. Cesario will need to clean it up. Finds Belusi. Back out wide for Cesario, and he's got some space. Cesario pushes his way forward. No one really coming at him. He's got the space and time now, Cesario. He'll need to come inside. He'll lay it off now for De Jong. Lays it off for Gunnarsson, who pulls the trigger and puts it in the back of the net. It's 2-0 Salford City. The big units. Ho-ho! Bang! That's it. 11 goals for the season. He's second on the day. Lovely assist there from De Jong. Found Gunnarsson some space. Keeper got a finger on it, but it was all too late. And, well, the best defensive team in the league has been hung out to dry here by a magnificent Viking unit. It's 2-0 to Salford City. Muzzley, Cesario. Lloyd waits for the run, and the Brazilian makes it. Drives his way forward here, Cesario. He'll look for inside for Gunnarsson. It was a poor cross in the end. And Cambridge will see out time here. Half-time approaching. The 2-0 lead to Salford City. Muzzley with some work to do here. They come inside. Neves gets a challenge, but how long is this going to go for? Played in. And Pow. Big clearance. And there is the whistle. So 2-0 to Salford City. A change in formation. So there's a little bit of aggression coming through, and Gunnarsson has two. Lloyd to De Jong. Finds Stephenson. Back inside. Finds De Jong, who pulls the trigger. Burton has to make a save. Cesario. Stephenson. Brings it inside for Davies. Play it forward here. Gunnarsson pushing his way through. Gunnarsson! Oh yes, he's got it! He's got his hat-trick! It's a big day for the big unit. Well, everyone chipping in to help him out here. He gets through, pushes past his defender with strength and pace. Uses the sidebar to his advantage as well. And gets himself a hat-trick here. Thor Gunnarsson has made a statement here. Well, maybe Barros' new formation has played into his hands, because Gunnarsson is absolutely on fire here against Cambridge. 3-0. Williams turned inside out. Stephenson pushes back inside. Pow gets the touch. De Jong tries to get the clearance, but Cambridge pressing. Gets around De Jong. Pow gets in the way. Stephenson gets the touch. Here they come again. Pow tries to use his head, but that's out for a goal kick. All right, 3 changes here, and we'll shut up shop. Michaels checks in for De Jong. Cantalapidiera checks in for Lloyd. And Perez Navarro is in on the wing, I think, for Cesario. There's Perez Navarro. There's a bit of pace here, fresh legs. Just tries to get inside his defender. Still goes Perez Navarro. Lays it off, Cantalapidiera. Oh, picked out by John. Come on, Pow. Good head up. Cantalapidiera plays it off quickly. Jose Michaels will lay this one off for Stephenson. Needs someone to go forward for him. Plays it off now for Michaels. Back to Stephenson. Plays it forward. Here is Gunnarsson for 4. Good save from Burton. Oh, well, he got the block, but it looks like it's going to come in deep. Belusi did well. Cantalapidiera lays it off now for Perez Navarro. He'll try and take his man. Oh, my days. That's a big challenge. Oh, great save from Zanetti. Protects that clean sheet. But it's a corner here in the death for Cambridge United. They've been done at the moment, and that one's put wide. But there it is, Salford City taking the 3 points. Barros pulling a new formation out, and maybe it is a sign of things to come. Gunnarsson with a hat-trick. 4 attempts, 3 goals. He'll fucking take that every day of the week. It's 3-0 to Salford City. Well, 8 shots to 4. They had possession, but Gunnarsson comes through with a 10.0 and his first hat-trick for the club. Right, we get a Youth Squad monthly report back. So before the new lads come around, and if there's any signings, let's have a look here at who needs cleaning out of this academy. Bobby Wilson, 75 to 91, still only 15 years of age. Justin De Villiers, 75 to 91 as well, 47 overall, will hold on to. Rob Perry, 53 overall, 63 to 87, has dropped away a little bit, but will hold for now. John Clare, 53 overall, 64 to 88. We'll see where that potential finishes up. We've got Gabriel Carlos, still looking good, 76 to 96. It's just his overall that needs to start moving. Angel Jesus, 64 to 86, has dropped away considerably. Rahul Tendulkar at 67 to 85 as well has dropped away, but I just need to keep a couple of goalkeepers here and see what happens. RJ Anand, 56 overall, 56 to 80. Can't see him doing too much here. Kapil Sharma, 68 to 90, 5'9", but still only 15. Will hold him. Shafif Zaman, 63 to 87. The left back, 53 overall. Camilo Renato, oh, he is gone. Harry Goodrum, 71 to 91, still looking okay. And Richard Moore, 54 to 74, is not going to make the cut. We will release him. Right, so storylines developing possibly. Will Oldham come in and take any of these youth academy players before we get a chance to sign up? We'll have to wait and see because, you know, we're quite tied in with Oldham. And maybe some of these lads will make their way before we have a chance to sign them. Right, so it seems like, yeah, Oldham are poaching some of our players. And then did not want to sign a contract here with Salford City, and neither did Angel Jesus. So they've both made their way to Oldham, and they've been offered contracts. So straight in there, and the boys are growing. Mados up to a 53. And Arias is there up front at a 63. Acosta is 65. So Fenellis is a 64. Oldham starting to poach a few players and possibly a side to be reckoned with in the future. Right, our Youth Academy scouts are back with some new talent for us to take a look at. Bobby Wilson there, of course, 75 to 91. We've got Tuan Tran, however you say his name. He's a 53 overall, 58 to 86 potential left winger. So 16 years of age. We'll see how he develops. His technicals aren't the best, but he is technical gifted, so they will grow depending on how that potential finalises. But 53 overall, you never know. He could be an option for us in the future. We've got Antoni Marti here from Sao Tome. 55 overall, 61 to 89 potential at this stage. Only 15 years of age, so we'll monitor him. De Villa's still looking okay. Right midfielder here from Vietnam in Yin Thao, 61 to 89 potential. So we've got a few more wingers coming through. We've obviously got Robert Perry, John Clare. A right back here from Andorra in Daniel Trovoada. 52 overall, physically strong, 61 to 91 potential. So no stats there for the scouts, but you know, an interesting option there coming through at right back. We'll see how that potential develops. We've got another Andorran here in Geordie Coma, centre back, 15 years of age, only 47 at the moment, 65 to 93, 6'1". We'll see how he comes along. From Sao Tome, we've got Serginho Andes, a left midfielder, 56 overall with 70 to 96 potential. So that means that is that Sao Tome? That's Binhammer getting another dash in his column. And 56 overall is interesting, 70 to 96. We'll probably give him a month here in the academy and see how he's looking potential-wise, but looks like he could be an option at a 400 grand evaluation. We've got a right midfielder here from Sao Tome as well, Asensio de Cruz. 59 overall, 68 to 96, valued at 1.1 million. He's only 14. We're going to have to wait a considerable amount of time for him to become available, but hopefully that allows us to see what that potential does. But 59 overall, we could probably have used him already. Unfortunately, we can't sign him yet because he is only 14 years of age. Gabriel Carlos still, Tendulk as well, Sharma, and Sheriff Zaman sitting there, Harry Goodrum. So the Youth Academy looking strong and prosperous, and hopefully some of these lads will get an opportunity. Possibly next month we'll look at maybe signing a few more, possibly a goalkeeper if we do need to bring in some backup. But that is the Youth Academy for now. The big one there is Asensio de Cruz. We'll see how this lad develops moving forward. A cracking beard for a 14-year-old. Right, time to get into the final game of today's episode. It's the FA Cup first round. We're taking on Plymouth Argyle, and we're going to send the reserves team out here. Perez Navarro will lead the front nine. Escalante, De Jong and Whiteload. Cantala, Padiera and Griffiths there in the midfield. Lusasa, the chicken nugget. Compton, Stephenson's the captain. Perez is up to a 40 now at right back, and Zanotti will hold us between the sticks. Leroy Jenkins is, of course, on the bench, and he'll be looking to get an opportunity in this game. Let's see if we can take down Plymouth Argyle in the FA Cup first round. All right, ladies and gentlemen, FA Cup time. The showers are coming down here in Plymouth, but hopefully the reserves are up for an early cup encounter here. I'd like to go deep in one of the cup competitions. I think we're already out of the League Cup, aren't we? Can't even remember where we're up to. But, yeah, maybe we can have a red-hot crack here against Plymouth Argyle. Maybe the boys will do the job for us. Let's get into this game. Whitelow gets in there and makes a nuisance of himself, but that one's coming back inside. Stephenson needs to do some work. Here's the strike. And, Plymouth Argyle pulling out offensive line apart. And it's 1-0 inside 10 minutes. Taylor is the goal scorer. And I'm just not even sure what the boys were doing there. First team got firing with a new formation. It's back to the regular 4-2-3-1 here. And unfortunately, Compton, you're a bit of a liability. We'll have to wait and see. We're going to have to start building up a decent squad if we want to go deep into cup competitions. If this is the defence that our reserves are putting up, it's 1-0. Inside for Griffiths. Plays it off. Cantala Padiera finds De Jong. And he slips on through. Perez Navarro. Oh, he's worked the goalkeeper. Taken out. Escalante gets the touch. Lays it off for De Jong. Can he finish? Yes, he can. It's 1-1. And Salford City back into the game almost immediately. Joris De Jong getting the finish. Where is that? That's his third goal of the season. And straight back into the game. Well, that is it. We want resurgence. We want resilience from this team. And Escalante with the pick-off. De Jong, as cool as you like, gets the finish. It's 1-1 here in the first round of the FA Cup. De Jong with the finish. Oh, lovely work from young Perez. We push forward here. Whiteload makes a run. Let's go, Whiteload. Let's go, Whiteload. Big load moving forward. Plays it inside. De Jong is there. Oh, it's just wide. Well, there is the whistle for half-time. A pretty dry game in the end, even though it's wet. 1-1 early on, but nothing really to talk about up until half-time. So it's deadlocked here at the break. De Jong. Cantala Padiera finds the opening. Oh, you see the crossbar. De Jong! Get in there, boy! Oh, no! Right, changes being made. Just trying to freshen things up here. We'll give Wood some minutes at left back. Just need to sit back defensively, but we've brought Leroy Jenkins on. We'll see if he can make the difference. Santoso. Perez Navarro. Leroy played it off. Did well, Leroy. There's Whiteload. Plays it in deep. There's the header from Wood. Oh, unlucky Woody. Good from Perez. Leroy plays it off for Whiteload. Poor touch. Whiteload comes through. Oh, he's taking his man out here, Whiteload. Plays it inside. Perez Navarro. He'll need some help. Lays it off. It's Leroy Jenkins. Leroy. Ah, Leroy. Oh, here's Leroy Jenkins. Leroy! Oh. There is the whistle. It's 1-1. Well, 11 shots to 4, but we couldn't get the finish. Escalante with an 8.1, so there will be a replay here against Plymouth Argyle. It'll be on our home soil. Right, time for today's player upgrade, and it will be for Lloyd, the other Welsh central attacking midfielder. If you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, let me know in the comment section, of course. Thumbs up on the ones you agree with, and we'll get him upgraded in a future episode. Good luck. Right, Gunnarsson still leading the Golden Boot there with 12 from 14, so that's good to see. No one else really chipping in here at the moment, but let's have a look here. Oldham have got, as camp goes, got 6 for Oldham. What else do we want to do here? No, I don't want to go to the FA Cup. League 2, please. Assist-wise, Eagles there for Oldham. And do we have any floating about? Davies with 4. Lloyd with 4. Belusi with 4. So starting to find a few assists, which is good to see. And clean sheets. Zanotti has 5 from 16. Acosta, 3 from 10 for Oldham Athletic. Right, I've completely forgot about the Leasing.com trophy. We are through to the area quarterfinals. I think we take on Mansfield in the next episode. And that is where we finish today's episode. So we currently sit in 6th position, 26 points. And 10 points now behind Port Vale. But things are heating up. We've got Exeter City up next. Where are they sitting? Down towards the bottom, maybe that 4-3-3 formation. Let me know your thoughts on that 4-3-3 formation, or maybe there's something else that Fabio Barras could be trying to put into his little black book. And then what else have we got here in November? We've got Port Vale, so a big game coming up against the league leaders. But that is where we finish today. Smash the like button, of course, if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new around here. We'll see you in the next one. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel. Sign up today and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos. One here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the videos